Alright, so we have our base nicely set up. Put an extra window here, probably going to put a third one there. And I just want to show you how you can get food from what you've planted. So there's one marble melon here in the pot, just slash it once. Oop. That will give you 4 seeds, and now you can replant them, and that'll give you an extra 4 marble melon plants. So that's pretty cool. So we'll wait for those to grow. In the meantime, we can eat a Chinese potato. We're pretty well fed anyways. I'm just showing you what it looks like to eat something. But yeah, this now is the base that we can return to that'll have food waiting for us, which is pretty awesome. Alright, now what we want to do is collect some more resources. Another thing we actually need to do is build a modification station, but I believe we need collect some blueprints for it. And we don't actually have it anywhere in here unlocked yet, so we'll get it at some point, but we need that to create the new set of fins. It's under modification station. But what we can do is we can make the stasis rifle. We'll have to go and collect some magnetite, and to be able to do that we need to venture out to these caves. They're called the Jellyshroom caves, and they're pretty awesome. So I'll start heading over now. Back to the grassy plateaus, and here we'll find the entrance to a cave system. Are we ready? What you're about to see is bloody awesome. Oh, look at this. Jellyshroom caves. Now we can't go too deep, of course. The rest of the way we'll have to swim. And we're gonna equip the rebreather. There we go. Oh shit, there's a bit of radiation. Seems to be only up higher, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine now. What can we find in this abandoned base?
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Power cell chargers, yes, we'll need those. What else can we find? There we go. Being able to charge power cells will come in very handy.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, we just need to get inside. Okay, that's the entrance. We'll need to watch out for that stinger. But before we go in, I'm gonna catch our breath. Can't bring the Seamoth down any further. And we can just a little bit. There we go, maximum depth. Oh. There we go. Can't be too careful. So our own body can withstand more pressure than the Seamoth. That's interesting, isn't it? Thermal reactor, yes, that will help. If we want to build a base near some vents. What can we find here? Diamond.
Remember, the materials you gather are the property of the All Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Fuck you, sue me. Alright, what else can we find? Diamonds are actually not that useful in this game. You don't need a whole lot of them.
There is always a pecking order, and in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but there's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately I've been watching crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Basic double bed. Can build that inside our base. I got clipped by one of these jellyfish. It stung me.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same. And I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stops at sea level.
Alright, one more room to check in this base. And we can finish up. Alright. Anything useful in here? It's another PDA. More logs.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her
30
forearm.
seconds.
I don't think things were as smooth as she made out.
Integrating new
What's the point
PDA
of
data.
surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals. But
Welcome
Father
aboard,
won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Integrating new PDA data.
self-absorbed jerks. Running the damn
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
is even useful. But I swear, everything that comes out of his father's idiot face is a narcissistic lie. He wants to stay in this cave, his problem. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. When sea monsters are hunting you, you don't hide. You hunt the sea monsters. Then you build a bigger boat out of sea monster bones and you hunt bigger monsters. Keep going until there aren't any monsters left to hunt you. I'm going deeper. I'm gonna find what shot us down and I'm gonna tear its damn heart out. I started the prep work. The kids taught me how to make enamel glass. I started stockpiling metal ores to build myself a sea moth. I'll raid the indoor grow beds before I leave.
Alright, just going around the cave, collecting some more resources. Oh, we seem to be getting blasted by radiation. So maybe we go in the other direction. Let's do some repairs because our sea moth is getting damaged by all the pressures. There we go, there's a piece of magnetite. If we can find one more of those, will be sweet. And we actually found another blueprint by this base for the modification station. So we actually we've got one piece of the modification station. So that's, need 2 more of those too. And there's 1 more, awesome. So now we can go back to base and create our stasis rifle. We'll come back to this place later. Alright, stasis rifle created. Can be a useful weapon. Not that we'll use it much, I don't think. But now we have one. But for now I'm going to stash it away.
Motivational note. Craig McGill crash-landed in the acid swamps of Boreal 9, fought off arachnid kidney poachers, and hijacked a tame Star War. If he can do all that, you can survive 1 more day.
Alright, I found another wreckage out in the grassy plateaus. Maybe we can find something of value here.
Passing 100 meters.
Scanner room,
Efficiency
yes.
decreased.
That's something we need to build soon. That'll help us a lot. This tiger plant is a cunt. Shit. I died. I died. I tried to scan the tiger plant as I do with everything. But I'm not having that. I'm gonna reload. Alright, let's try again. Had to reload my game because I wasn't happy with the death. Was not gonna have it. So, let's get back to salvaging. Maybe I can try and scan that plant again. I really want to scan it. But in doing so, you risk death. I can try dodging. That works. That seems to work. There we go. Scanned it. Must scan absolutely everything. It's like Bilbo Baggins, you know? When he wants to keep the ring, he's like, why shouldn't I keep it? In this case, I see something I want to scan. Why shouldn't I scan it? Laser cutter. We'll need one of those. That's for sure. What else can we find? Oh. There's a whole wreck to explore. We'll need to go in there, and it'll be a bit of a maze. But not before catching our breath. More scanner room. There we go. Now we can create a scanner room.
New blueprint detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
And what's in here? Laser cutter again. Yep. So far doing pretty well. Should probably bring the flashlight. Ooh. Let's switch that. Battery charger, yes. Finding some more useful things. Pretty scary music going on. The game's trying to scare me. I mean, this game can get scary.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Once we get the laser cutter as well, we'll be able to cut open these kind of doors. So this is a wreckage we'll have to come back to. What else can we find? Battery charger. Yes.
New blueprint
Now that we have a battery charger, we'll be able to recharge our batteries, which is freaking awesome. Where's our sea moth?
oxygen.
Let's catch a breath. Let's go in there and see if we can find some more stuff. What is down here?
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, that takes us out to the other entrance.
Decreased.
Alright, we might be done here. Sand shark. Anything else we can find? That might be it. Alright. We're going to have to get back to base and get busy. Should I try and scan the sand shark? Taking a risk. Damn it. It went under the sand. I was trying to scan you, motherfucker. Oh. Look how much effort it is just to scan a creature. There we go, got it. Now let's get back to base. And the last laser cutter fragment. Awesome.
New blueprint acquired.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Alright, so the Sunbeam is going to come and rescue us in about 40 minutes. So until then, we can do a couple of things. I know, just live, survive. What I actually want to do is build a new base somewhere close to the Jellyshroom caves, because there's good resources down there. And that will enable us to create some more stuff. So lithium is down there. Aerogel, I don't know how to create yet. Cave sulfur we can find here. Diamonds are down there in the Jellyshroom caves. And a scanner room will be helpful as well. So we should create another base somewhere down there, create a scanner room, and collect resources. And by the time that timer is up, we're going to go to the location that they want us to be at. Alright, so I've built another small base with a scanner room. And now I've got to bring some power to this base. We can build some solar panels a bit higher up, close to sea level, and we can use power transmitters to feed the power from those solar panels down to this base. And then we can get the scanner working, and then that'll make gathering resources a lot easier. I actually need some more batteries. Well, I actually need to recharge the dead ones. So I'm going to build a battery station in my original base. Alright. So battery charger, we got copper wire, we got a titanium. A wiring kit, that is easy. Let's build that. We've got enough silver on us. And now we can build ourselves a battery charger. Probably build it in this room. There we go. Now, dead batteries. What have we got on us? Alright, shove that one in there. That will use the solar energy to recharge. And that will take power away from the base as well. And what else? The flashlight. Let's take the battery out of that one. And charge that. And the scanner. No, the Sea Glide. You need to take battery out of this one and recharge that. You know what? Why don't we just charge all our batteries and just wait? Charge all of those and just wait, I guess. And we still got another 18 minutes until the Sunbeam arrives. So once these batteries are fully charged, we will pretty much beeline it for the Sunbeam location. In the meantime, let's keep us fed. Need to eat. Eventually you slash this tree enough times, it will go out and you'll need to plant it again. There we go. So let's replant another one and eat what we have, and we are well fed. Don't even need to go fishing anymore. Alright, so I'm going to build my solar panels up here, nice and close to the surface, while also being close enough to the base. So there's my base over there in the distance. We're going to build some power transmitters between here and there. As for the solar power placement, up here would be nice. Right here. Think here's good. Why not? Now, as for power transmitters, maybe we don't have the blueprints for them yet. It's unfortunate. Maybe we'll have to create a bioreactor instead. And that tends to work pretty well. Let's create a bioreactor then. But we'll need to keep that fed with organic material. we can put this to use later. Maybe I can give them a nice platform or something, because I don't like it sitting there just on the rock. So I'll put a foundation piece there or something. Alright, 4 minutes to go. Let's head over to the Sunbeam landing site. And we'll get back to building our secondary base later. But now this is one thing we don't want to miss. Alright, we're almost there. And looks like we are by some kind of mountain. Another bit of land on this water-filled planet.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region.
There isn't much land. There doesn't seem to be much land in this world at all. This is one of the rare pieces of land. And good thing we got food here available for us, so we won't go hungry or thirsty. Now this is where we want to be in time for the Sunbeam to come pick us up. And unlike the floating island, this island is actually attached to the planet, which is interesting. Now what have we found here? We found some kind of alien structure. Remnants of a previous civilization by the looks of things. I think that's pretty cool. What else can we find here? Purple tablet. Let's scan that, because eventually we want to be able to create them. Not that we need to. I think there's enough out there in the world. Can't get in there. Oh, we can get in there. But silly me kept the purple tablet stashed at the base. I'll have to go back and get it, I guess. But I don't think we need it right now. In fact, we might even be able to find one around here somewhere. Let's just see what happens here. 30 seconds to go. Oh, it's extending. What's gonna happen? What the hell is that thing? Is a Sunbeam coming?
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere.
That's me.
Descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions everyone. Touching down at 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building?
Oh no.
Set thrusters to full.
God damn. Well, that blows our hopes of getting rescued. People that came to rescue us just got shot down by this massive alien gun. Guess we're not leaving. Not leaving anytime soon. I guess we have to explore this island a little bit more.